All right, yesterday guys, we were in the reloading room and I posted a video of fine tuning my 7th SAUM. This morning we're at the range. We're going to test the 2 loads that we talked about yesterday. First, we're going to see if they prove up, and second, we're going to see if there's as significant a difference in SDs and group sizing as there was the other day. So let's go ahead and shoot this first group, and we'll go from there. All right, that was the slightly faster batch of ammo. I'm going to turn the camera off here for a minute. I'm going to record my SDs, and then we'll start back up and we'll shoot the next group. All right, so interesting enough, guys, that first group almost exactly repeated. I haven't went down and measured my group yet. Looking through the scope, it looks like it's going to be very similar to the group I shot the other day, 0.4, 0.5, somewhere in there. My average speed was 29.22. The other day it was 29.20, so that repeated. The other day my SD with that, I believe, was 5.6, if I remember correctly. Today it was 6.3. So now I'm going to shoot the 5 that I think will repeat with better SDs and a slightly better group, and we'll see what the results are. All right, I'm going to check my SDs, check my average speed, and see how this one worked out. All right, so my target speed was 29.10 with the little tweak I made to the load. It actually ended up being 29.12 average for those 5. My SD wasn't quite as good as it was when I was at the range the other day. I think I had a 1.8 or a 1.9 on that group. I got a 4.5 this time. Looking through the scope, it looks like the groups did repeat, though. It looks like the slightly slower group is slightly better. I'm going to go down there in a minute and I'll show you guys the groups. I pulled one of my shots on that second group, so it's going to be off to the left a little bit, but looking through the scope, with the exception of the one I messed up, it looks like it's going to repeat and do what I wanted it to do. One other side note I want to tell you guys, people talk to me about shooting groups and load development, and people say, man, how do you shoot tight groups like that? I can't never shoot tight groups like that. One trick that I like to tell people about shooting tight groups, when I'm shooting groups, I always put 1.5 to 2 minutes of dial up in my scope. And the reason I do that is, if you're shooting at your aim point, you're always moving your aim point. I like to find a corner or a square or a triangle, and I aim at the point of it. And I don't want to shoot my aim point out. I want my bullets hitting above it, and I don't want them influencing the placement of my next hold. So that's one trick, might help you improve your groups. Don't shoot at your aim point. Adjust your scope so you're shooting above it. We'll be back in a minute, and we'll be looking at those targets. All right, we're down here to look at our targets. Actually, both of them shot pretty good this time. We'll measure them when we get home. This one right here, I pulled bigger and all get out. That was definitely, I screwed that up. But we'll take some measurements on those, and we'll post a video later today. And we'll put a wrap up on YouTube later. Thanks.